in mind. We've talked about tempo, rhythm, harmony, melody, right? And then I guess the only thing that's what we have to discuss, or that's left to discuss, is orchestration. But I'm not gonna spend too much time here. As I explained, as I said other times, you can find more in depth about this in the I'm a Composer course, which most of you here already have access to. And the focus of this class again is putting the template to test and see if everything works or if anything needs to be added or updated. Okay, so let's compose some action mid intensity music. Let's go here. Let's if we remember, we came from, where's it? We composed last week. Yeah, this guy here. So with this tempo. So we're gonna need to change tempo. And this is like what, like 180, maybe 190. Let's see, 150, 170, 180. Let's see. And the time signature needs to be 4/4. Dun, dun, dun. I was like, this is not 180. All right. So there are two ways of doing this. Okay, this style. Basically, we're gonna have there are basically two elements to this style. We've got the pulses going on, and then we're gonna have a series of gestures, motifs, which is the motivic elements on top. Simple as that. Okay. Now there are two ways of creating that pulse. We either go orchestral for more acoustic traditional sound, and it's not necessarily going to sound old school or anything like that. It's just we're gonna have the pulse in the orchestra, and when we have the pulse in the orchestra, we're gonna generally have it kind of like a string ostinato, things like this, with some brass accents and some other motivic elements in, maybe high strings, like high melodic strings or things like this. Option number one. Option number two, it's gonna be having the pulse in the synths. So pulsing synths. We're gonna do both. Okay, so we're gonna start with the creating the pulse in the strings, and for this, if you remember, we had a strings high staccato, and this was, if I remember correctly, Iconica sketch. There you go, Iconica. And but we also created one. So that sounds like this. Okay, again, this template, mostly free libraries or very affordable libraries. When I say affordable, mostly using Musio. That's like $10 a month subscription. And because of that, sometimes these libraries, you can tell it's Musio is great. It sounds like pro libraries, but other free libraries will not have round robin. And I think this has 4 round robins. No, it feels like 5, but you can tell a little bit of the repetition. Okay, so this is one sound, but if you remember, we also set up, while we were building the template, a strings high spiccato with closure mics. And so that's something that we want in this style, is to try to avoid muddiness, and the farther away mics, the more reverb, the things like this, because there's so much more going on than, let's say, relaxed, slow, love theme, blah blah blah, right? It's sustained notes. Here we're gonna have more repetition. We're gonna have as much clarity as possible, avoid muddiness. We wanna avoid conflicting decays. We wanna avoid conflicting reverbs, things like this. So in this case, for an ostinato, it's going to work better having a little bit of a closer sound. So instead of So let's go for it. Very simple. We're gonna keep this super simple, and I'm gonna make it in a way that you can see what I'm writing. So a trick for this style. This is a film music cliche. This is the style of music that works very well for certain type of scenes where it needs a little bit of added tension. We need to elevate what's going on in the scene, and we need for the scene to move faster. A pulse will make a scene move faster and add intensity. And that's what. And now, so this is a film scoring cliche. So most of the times we're gonna use this for movies. And so just a trick or a hack when it comes to this style, because it's a fast style, it takes longer to produce, to write, to compose, because you're gonna write lots of notes, and because the tempo is fast, you're like, okay, I'm done. I've put here 3 hours. How many minutes of music got? 12 seconds. What's going on, right? Because it's fast, and action high intensity is even worse. So something that works very very well here, and I'll imitate this process that you'll see, is first of all, as you are scoring, we're not scoring today, we're going to be scoring next day, but as you are scoring, you're going to first set the markers, right? Here the cue comes in, there's this change, here blah blah blah, right? So we've got the markers here in Cubase. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna write from marker to marker. What we're gonna have is this style as I'm gonna be composing it right now, and then we're gonna compose in a way that we can cut, copy, paste, move up a semitone or whatever, right? We move up a minor third, and then go for the next section of the cue after that second marker, right? So this style, first we're gonna build the foundation, and then we're gonna copy paste the structure, and then we're gonna do stuff on top. We're gonna change orchestration. So so you'll see me doing this, and I'll show you a small little trick so you can copy and paste easily without losing the first note. Okay, so let's go for it. So you see, I'm gonna start super simple. No, let's do it better. Look at this. Cool. How many bars I've recorded? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just let's wait. Yeah. So you see that I made it symmetric. It's a very symmetric style. A trick. I automated this guy here, which is expression, which is basically volume, but it adds a little bit of extra dynamics. I'm gonna select everything now, right? And I'm going to quantize it. Cool. All right. This first note, for whatever reason, there's a double trigger. This note. Okay, cool. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger just so I can select better. There you go. So see this note? When I quantize starts a little bit ahead of the grid, I'm going to make it like this. So after the grid, and then I'm going to quantize. This means that this essentially starts at the beginning where it has to start. But if I cut this later on and I move it here, for example, I haven't lost the first note. If instead I would have had this note here, starting here, right? And then I quantize and everything is like, yeah, it works, right? And then I go back here and I cut. Now I lost the first note. See, I lost it. So that's in this style. I like to record everything and then make sure that this starts later, and then I quantize, and then this, when I've got everything built, I can copy and paste blocks of music, which in this style is pretty useful. Okay. That being said, no. Let me just fix something here. Okay, cool. Gonna move this guy over here. Quantize. One of these out. Cool. See here. Okay. So I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna move faster now. So we've got this. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use this second staccato with a little bit more of reverb, and we're going to add a little bit of variation because daga 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 daga. It's a robot or a computer could write that. So I'm gonna select not the close one, but the high staccato, the ones with more reverb, and I'm gonna layer on top something like this, right? So here we go. Yeah. So here we go. Very soft. Okay, a few variations of this thing. Let's just select this one and then quantize, and then let's make it a little bit softer here. And let's record a little bit of this guy. Cellos or something. Yeah, let's so you can see. I generally don't do this step. I record, that's it, but so you can see, and I'm gonna select all of them. Select the cellos or the low staccato strings that we configured as well with Iconica. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got them. Cool. Now we're gonna go eighths, and we're gonna go here. Just see these. Yeah. We had the double bass staccatos here, so just gonna do this so you can see one more time. Boom, 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 boom. Where's the low? No, did I mess it up? Yeah, this guy. And boom, double bass staccato. Maybe, yeah. No. Okay, cool. I don't like the pulse. Let me see. It doesn't feel. Let's make the cellos a little bit more. So 1. No, you know what? Let's leave it the way it was, and let's fix it with percussion. I'm gonna do instead of it's just lower the volume of this guy, I think. Just make it. And I think this volt's not working, this guy here. Let me just see that it has all these accents, too big of an accent. So let's just make it a little bit more symmetric. So yeah, works better. Here we go. Much better. Okay, cool. So for percussion, most likely I will not have what I want. So this was what I had from here. So it's not enough, and I don't want to go with orchestral percussion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I'm going to duplicate this one. I'm going to duplicate this mid, duplicate, track. Or maybe the low, because I think, let's start with taiko. So I'm going to duplicate this low. I'm going to bring it up here. And that's going to be, I'm going to make a folder, a track folder. It's going to be epic percussion. I'm going to put this, saving. There you go. This is the duplicate. I'm going to put it in here. And it's going to be taikos. Something like this. Yes. Let's see. I'm going to replace this guy with Museo. Okay, let's see if we got taikos. Taiko somewhere. Taiko. Man. Taiko. Let's see. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Let me just bring the volume down. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Load. Load it. Okay, cool. So, sorry. Yeah, boom, boom, something like this, I guess. Yeah. Tum tum pam. Tam. Tum, dos, tres. Diggy boom. Digga. Okay, maybe some rims. I'm gonna duplicate this guy. Duplicate tracks. Well, this goes out. Yeah, this is rims. And the reason why I duplicate is because I want to send it somewhere else. Let's see, this percussion low. So see how I'm improving the template as I see things that I don't like. Let's see. No, this is the, okay. Taikos is going to percussion low, and it's too dry. It's clearly too dry for my taste. So first, I'm gonna open this guy. I'm gonna go here and because I don't want to have the reverb activated here, I'm gonna first deactivate this one, even though it's nothing. And now I'm gonna add a mid reverb. Mid reverb. Activate. Okay. Not that much. Without. With. Without. With. I think I can go minus. Yeah, I think it works. So now. Yeah. It's a little bit too tight, and this note starts a little bit too early. Let's just quantize it a little bit. not too tight, too early. I'm going to just add like 5 milliseconds, like 4 milliseconds of delay. Yeah. And then I don't like where it sits. Let's see. Yeah. These taikos. Let's just flip on it. Easier way to do it is here. Yep. Cool, awesome. Let's see. This is more of a mid percussion or even high. So let's see. Let's go here. This is hitting the percussion low. No, it should go with the. They should go. Oh. They should go. Routing. Percussion. Maybe high. So this is hitting a gated reverb, as you can see. This guy. Okay, I think it'll work. But I have to get rid of the reverb that comes with this guy. Come on. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Oops. So. Okay, yes, I forgot one bar. So I'm gonna quantize. Nope. Select, move, quantize. Cool. I think I'm going to load something else here. I'm going to duplicate this one. This is going to be Titan and ensemble, something that I like very much. It's from Drums of War, Titan ensemble. This is from the Drums of War library. I'm going to load this one. I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to go here. I'm going to delete reverb. This one is with has a lot of reverb. But that's okay, because I'm gonna use it like this. For sparse. Titan, get rid of this guy. Okay, so where is it? Titan. Boom. 3 of them. Boom. Titan. And then dun tuku bam. Then dim here at the end. Boom. And then transition. Let's see. Let's just see Titan. Ba ba bum. Ba ba bum. 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 So cool. And so again, so we can copy and paste. We can put this one here. Oh, it happened. That's okay. I have to delete this. Give me just 1 second. Just delete. Boom. Alright. Alright, so this is the pulse. And so with this, if we take a look at, if we select this, for example, and then we go here and just select the tracks with data in the between the locators. Now we can select all of this, and we've done things right. I can cut here, and I can copy, and I can literally I can copy this, paste it here, just select these guys, boom. Then we're gonna select all of these, move up, half tone, and then copy and paste this again, and or no, it's even easier, and then bring this back down. So we've got this moment. Where's my 1, 2, 3, 4? No, this one is wrong. This one should go. Yeah. And I moved the taikos. I should not have moved the taikos, obviously. And I messed up this part here. Bring it down. Just the strings. All right, cool. Awesome. So we've got the pulse. Now let's do some stuff on top. Let's make this big again. So we're gonna do the pulse and now motivic elements on top, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing. Yeah. Okay. No. Ends a little bit earlier here. What's going on with this note? There you go. Oh, lost these guys. Boom. Should be. There you go. And then we're gonna have here. What is it? Yeah. This one is wrong. Take it. Be here. I messed up my performance. You should go here. Boom. There you go. Okay. Dagarim, dagarum, dagarigi, dagaboom, jagarim, daga. Let's change a little bit this. Dagarim, dagarum, dagarigi. Zagarim, zagarim. Let's just record this again. So, oops. Zagarim, zagarim. For a better performance and all of these. Zagarim, zagarim, zagari, zagarim. Yeah, this guy. So. Ah! It was bad at the end. Jagarin, jagarum. Yeah, I don't want it to go up an octave. It's just it is actually mid intensity. Most of the times this goes under dialogue. So by keeping it in the mid range, it helps for dialogue to cut through. So yep, I think this works. Let's see. Okay. Second, I was hearing something here. Dorin, bam. Nah. Yeah. Tegeregoram. Don tiki. Ahí. Down. Degoram. Yeah, so it goes the piano. Here goes the piano first, right? Dego bam, and then the celesta doing something similar but not exactly the same, right? So it's the same gesture, but some notes are up a semitone. This note is too loud. Dego bam, not up a semitone, but down a semitone. Down, and the celesta, we're gonna make it. Yeah. Cool, awesome. And obviously we're gonna spend more time here, but 40 minutes. How much music? 13, yeah, like half a minute of music. Great, awesome. Now this is option number 1, okay? Pulsing, so having the orchestra do the ostinato. Now we're gonna have other, so synths doing the ostinato. We had the orchestra, now we're gonna have the synths doing the ostinato. We're gonna keep the tempo, and for this, so I had the percussion here. What I'm going to need is, I'm gonna show you the ones that I used in my template. These are not free, but I'm gonna yeah, file, not inside the folder, but file, import tracks from project. I'm gonna use this one. See, and I'm gonna bring in this pulses, these guys. No. These guys. Okay. Cool. Awesome. So these are my pulses. It is here. I'll organize everything later on. But basically, essentially, we're talking about things like this. Yep. I'm looking for something that, yeah, start with this. So as always, make it, we'll make this one shorter. So yes, 1, 2. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay. So basically, what you see here, this is an old library. It's called the underscore from Audio Imperia. They don't sell this anymore. It's under Legacy Audio Imperia. This guy here. This comes with all sorts of things like this. So we recorded this guy. Now, as you see, when I've got things like this, I like to have one position slightly to the left and another one position slightly to the right. You can see up here, see? Left, right, left, right. So now the other one, I'm gonna find something that I like to compensate on the other side. This opens, it adds timbrical richness to this pulse while keeping things balanced. Yeah, I think this is going to work. What was this? No. Where was this? Yeah, but the right one. Yep. So cool, awesome. So what you see here, modulation controls filter, right? That's modulation. And then the other one is expression is just volume again. But then this breath, so number 2, is distortion. So no distortion. Distortion added. Okay, cool. So see how easy and this is and faster. Let's go for something. Yeah. No. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I like this one. This one push. Yeah, it's better. Okay, this one needs to be a little bit longer. So not perfect, but I like this. I like this pattern. Duncan, 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 Dun, Duncan, Dun. So I'm gonna do this. Duncan, 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 Dun, Duncan, Dun, Duncan, 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 Dun, Duncan, Dun, and then a short one. Duncan, Duncan, Dun, Duncan, Duncan, Dun. Okay, but I messed up. This should not be here. Should have been here. Mid. Okay, messed up. Maybe what I can do is copy this. Go here. Copy, and then delete, 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 delete. Okay. And then I'm gonna go here. select the 3 of them, boom, go here, goof. There you go, and paste. Yeah. And then just record the, I'm gonna go here. Too loud, too loud, too loud, too loud. Yep, there you go. Awesome. Yeah, so this is the pulse. We've got pulse. This one, which is kind of like the low pulse, I'm gonna make it sit more center. Boom. Even though it says left, but for the class. Yeah, I'm hearing things already. So I'm gonna make, yeah. I think that we can we'll go there in a second, but I think yeah, love it. Let's do this. Speed. Yeah. Great, awesome. This started earlier. Cool. Boom. Let's start with where's my Titan. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, bam. Cool. That was cool. I think this works. So this worked. This one needs to be moved. Oh, 1 sec. 16th. Yep. Move. And then here's going to be now. Okay, which one? Yes, F. That should go here. And be louder. Yes, start here. Cool. So that's it. So that's for the pulse. Maybe it's a little bit too loud on your end. Let's bring it down just a tad. So I'm going to this guy, and doom. What did they do? But maybe. So we're gonna start with. Yeah. I'm gonna quantize these guys. Right, just the logos. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. No, needs to be louder. It's too dark. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like it. I just don't like it. No, let's do this thing. Yeah, much better. Do it simple. Yeah. Simplicity. This case. Yeah. Dion. Dion 3, Dion 3, Dion. Oof, this legato. Daridom, daridom, daridom. Oof, the legato. I have to have with staccato, so I'm gonna duplicate the high string staccato, duplicate, get rid of this, so I can daridom, so I can. Daridom. Daridom. Let's repeat this guy. Daridom. Daridom. Let's see if I can find. Let's duplicate this guy. Duplicate. And let's replace contact, musio, monster brass, no? Brass? Let's see, brass pro, 12, 4, horns, 2 trumpets, trombones, tuba, bass ensemble, no. Well, high chords, tuba, chords, effects, no. Trombone ensemble. Where's this guy? Bass ensemble, solo tuba, solo trombone ensemble. Monster. Well, maybe monster. Let's see, what's this? Monster whooshes, monster low hits. Bass, trombone, bass, trombone. Oh, there you go. Oh, where's this? Cinebrass score, okay. Tuba, Cinebrass score, tuba, bass trombone ensemble, tuba, timbasso, bass trombone ensemble, sustain. Let's go with this guy. How does it sound? Yeah, this was what I want. Load. Loading. This should go to, let's see. Yeah, it's louder. It's louder. -8. Get rid of all this. Boom, boom, boom. This is what I want. Towards the end. Yeah. Whoop. Do you have tremolo strings? Yeah, tremolo strings. Yeah, this guy here. Yo, yeah. Yep. And I'm gonna make these. I think we can add more things, but that's it. For now, it'll work. This will work. So we have this guy first. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Data between the locators. Tracks with data between locators, and let's start with this. By the way, now that I think about it, just one sec. Yeah. Daridom, celesta. Oops, celesta. Daridom. No. So what I'm doing essentially is, if I bring the celesta here and I select the piano, which I just recorded, and 2 of them, and now I hit record instead of. So this now. Get rid of these guys. Let's see. Okay. No. Yep. Cool. Awesome. So we've got this one first. And with this, we conclude the class. I'm gonna play this back. And we don't need to see all that much here. Da-dee-dum, da-dee-dum. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, and sorry about this. Forgot to delete. Number 1. Number 2, with synth pulses. This sounds like lowering volume. 1 sec.
Oh, the bitch. Yeah.
Oh, dang. There you go. Okay, so conclusion, we had to add some pulsing tracks, we had to add some low brass, we had to add some epic percussion. So pulsing synths, epic percussion, and some low brass we added to the template that was not there. We also added a little bit of reverb to the some of the percussion stems that we didn't have. Yeah, and that made the template a little bit more usable. What I would do now is, because I've been adding tracks here and there without keeping things organized, I would go in the template and organize things a little bit. Like, if we open the template, there you go. I'm like, okay, we've got all these. So let me see. The way I would like to see this is we've got the sketching patches here. We've got the, yeah, folder, sketching patches. Sketching. I would put this here. So we've got the audio, and then we've got all the sketching patches from here and here. Okay, cool. And then I've got kind of like what is this? Clarinet, piccolo. Okay. Grand gas. Okay, this is okay. Folder. Basic strings. We'll go here. Okay, basic strings. Then I would have this guy here. Basic percussion. This would go here. Okay. Okay, then we've got this came from the BBC. So I would like to have a track. So this would be woodwinds. Which generally I like to have it lower in the template, down below. Then we're gonna have here this brass, all this. Okay, so let's just close this for a second for space. And we've got pulses here, got pulses here, got pulses twice. Why? For whatever reason. Let's just delete these guys. Delete. Yes. Okay, so we've got pulses, and we've got percussion. This would be orchestral percussion. All this, I will fix this later. But here, this is taiko ensemble. This would go here. Taikos. Okay, this is orchestral. Orchestral percussion. From here to here. Okay. Okay, so we've got epic percussion, percussion. What is this? So BBC, the ARP and Celesta, basic percussion, basic strings, sketching patches. So here we could have the tracks, strings. Strings would go here. Oh, solo article. You know what? With this style, when you've got the staccatos, when you've got this going on, you can have something like, yeah. You know, coming in and out, it helps adding a little bit of texture. See, so it's not all the time, it's just sometimes. See, dig it. It's good. So that thing, cool, awesome. So it's now it's here in strings, and then we've got all the stems, blah, 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 the whole thing. Okay, cool. So now everything is organized. We've got the sketching, all the sketching patches, basic strings, basic percussion, and with this we can compose music. Then we've got woodwinds that I like to have below the I don't know, this is not the right way to have it, but it's the way I like to see it for me, and I recommend you organize things the way you like to see them in your screen. Arp Celesta, I could put it, you know, basic percussion. Where's percussion? It's basic percussion. I lost it. Well, whatever. Policies, orchestral percussion. I know it's not orchestral percussion per se, but I'm just gonna put it here for now. There you go. Sketching, basic strings, basic percussion. That's what I want to see most of the times. Boom. And if I need more, it's down here, which is the strings, brass, pulses, the pulses, epic percussion. Usually, epic percussion to me is below, before pulses. Orchestral percussion generally goes after strings for me. I don't know why, but that's how I organize things. And that would make it easier for me to find. Okay, cool, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep. And with this, we've got a pretty usable template. Next class, we're gonna score a film scene, and we may need to add a few more things. But we've got markers already. Do we have video? No, we add the video and a few more things. We've got chords, signature, tempo, markers. Yeah, we just need the video one, and then having a dialogue and temp tracks there ready, and set it up with this little guy. And with that, we should be good to go. Questions? So, if any.
Facu had some questions. I can read it, or you
Yeah,
can do. Facu.
No, go on.
So the first one is about the Titan percussion. Is it was it a Gran Casa, or what instrument specifically?
No, it's just big drums that Cine Samples recorded in I don't remember. It's not a concert. It's not a scoring a stage here in town, but it's a big concert hall with lots of reverb and long tails, and it's like big European drums. It's not specifically but it's not specifically orchestral drums, but yeah, it's kind of Lord of the Rings type of drums ensemble in all that series of Drums of War. Titan is one patch from Drums of War. I don't know exactly what instrument it is.
Right. The next one is why not using low woodwinds such as the contrabassoon to support the low brass?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah, we could have done that.
Perfect.
With the using the low woods to support low brass. It depends on what you want. For example, bassoons are gonna add a timbre and texture to, let's say, low trombones, but also gonna soften the sound a little bit. If that's what we want, fantastic. There would be nothing wrong with doing that in this particular style. Just having trombones will have a little bit more of bite and aggression. But that would be the only thing that's like, okay, where do I want to go? A little bit more, softer sound, or do I want to go more exposed brass type of thing?
Perfect. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Then we got Antonio Lopez in the YouTube chat, who's asking something related to next week class, I think. That is, when we compose for a future film, do you use one project for all the cues or a single project per cue?
Something in between to me, in particular, is if I've got more time, it's always one cue per project. If the time is of essence, then generally I group the cues by nature, or like, okay, these cues are similar, and then I use this one project to write these 3 cues. Sometimes I also use one project to write 3, 4, 5, 6 cues that are connected. But this makes things a little, this, even though you're gonna move faster as you are composing, yes, and especially if you've got similar cues, because you can copy and paste material here and there, and it's super efficient. When it comes to exporting later on, it is going to slow things down a little bit for you. If it's like 6 cues that are connected, and that's the reason why you're having this one project. This again is gonna speed up your composing process by a little bit, but when you're exporting, at some point you're gonna need to export separate cues for cue sheet purposes, right? The studio gonna need the cues, and they don't want that one big sausage. That they want the separate cues as in audio files as specified in the cue sheet. So at some point you're gonna have to separate them anyway. Also, when you send the stems to mix up, you're gonna have the cues separated, because again, for flexibility later on when mixing. So generally, sometimes for speed, I'll have one project with multiple cues. But when I do that, it's not generally when these cues are connected, but rather when these cues are similar in nature, so I can reuse. But then later on, I'll take the time to either separate it in different projects, or at least, obviously for sure, export it in separate audio files, master and stems, each one of the cues. Great question.
Right. Any more questions, guys?
All right.
I think we're done.
We're good. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here. I hope this was useful. I'll see you next week. This next week is gonna be fun, and it should be exciting as well, because it should be the last video of this series. And with this, we'll conclude template. Also, if you have any suggestions, questions, or asks for a new series for these classes, just shoot me an email, mark@cinematiccomposing.com, and those ideas are very much welcomed, and help us decide what new content we create. All right. Other than that, it's great seeing you. I hope that you're having a good week. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See ya.